So we have a very special guest that we're going to bring out right now. Her name is Kanaya, and she's going to bring her daughter, Kiari. She was diagnosed with Down syndrome. So she's going to come and tell us about some of the adversity and how she overcame that, I should say. So without further ado, please welcome Kanaya and Kiari. Have a seat. Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys look so nice. You look so nice.
You. Yeah, your dress is so pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess my lead-in question would be, what is Down syndrome?
Down syndrome is a genetically chromosomal disorder, whereas you and I were born with 46 chromosomes, and children and adults that were born with Down syndrome have 47. Wow. So it's just an extra chromosome, and it's normally known as trisomy 21.
Okay. And you were telling me about a foundation that you just started and that you are in the process of doing. Oh, she's so cute. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, what it's called, and when you expect to launch?
The foundation is called the I Am Kiari Foundation. And it's for children and adults that have special needs. The focal point would be Down syndrome, and it's for them in the entertainment business. My daughter, we have her as a little actress and a model, and it's kind of hard, competing against, regular children, going to the auditions, and once they find out that she has Down syndrome, it's like, okay, we don't want her. So basically what the foundation is going to do is, help these children and adults get direction to follow their dreams.
Yeah.
And some of these children can win Grammys and Oscars, and try to get some of the producers to start creating more parts for children with special needs and giving them leading roles, and just helping them pursue their adventure.
I think that's awesome, and obviously it definitely hits home for you.
Oh, definitely.
Julia and Washana definitely love kids, and I just wanted to make sure they were a part of this, and we were all talking about this before, and how we love to give back. So this is one of the areas that I'm interested in. So when you get done with this, yes, I would like to probably have the Spiller Show feature in your campaign and what you're doing. And
definitely,
I think that what you're doing is awesome. So how long? I imagine that with your daughter having this genetic disease and being in the entertainment, that it will be even harder. What are some of the roadblocks that you run into?
Some of the roadblocks that I run into would be the challenge of her speech. As far as character goes, and her picking up dialogue is very simple for her, but sometimes she stutters, and they call it muffled speech. So it's kind of hard for her to compete with a child that has regular speech or can articulate their words, better than she can. So that right there alone is a roadblock for us. But we're overcoming it with speech therapy and, me, mommy, staying on top of it.
So I know Down syndrome has many different symptoms, and they vary from really light to really strong. Is there any treatment for?
The treatment that I would like to call her treatment, I can't speak for every Down syndrome.
It's different
There's
for everyone.
no medication that can cure Down syndrome. It is a lifetime disorder. But the treatment that I give is, we call it LACT, and that would be love, attention, and time, and that's like our foundation.
That's good.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And it definitely shows.
Yeah. So.
What's your favorite subject in school? If you can pick any subject, what would it be?
Work.
Work?
Just any type of work.
Do you like math?
Yes, math.
Well, okay, I heard that you are a singer. Can you sing something for us?
Yeah.
Oh, take it away. Go ahead.
No one can away apart in it. No one can away apart in it. You.
Aww. You like you?
Is that your favorite artist?
You like Alicia
her?
Keys? Aw, that was
I love
so
Alicia
nice.
Keys.
That's her
We have an
favorite.
Alicia Keys fan.
Oh boy.
Well, you know, it seems like you think of you're taking something that could be so to some people like a depressed time in their life, or for any family member. It seems like you take this and you think about the positive aspects. How do you do that?
Well, from the beginning, I originally, you can find out your child has Down syndrome when you're pregnant. Unfortunately, in my case, I didn't find out she had Down syndrome until she was 1.5 years. And so I didn't have time to like really educate myself. I had to like go with the flow. And everything that I went through with her, I had no choice but to turn it into positive. And if I didn't, I probably would have set myself up for failure with her. So I just take everything with a grain of salt, you know, the looks or, you know, some of the questions that I get, why does she talk like that? Or, you know, different things. I just always have to find a positive and teach her that too. That's basically what I have to do.
Well, I want to say
with
you're
that.
awesome, and you know, you're more than welcome to come back anytime. I'm
I
definitely
appreciate
interested.
it.
I'm
Thank
sure these
you.
ladies are too, and finding out more about your foundation and what you're trying to do.
Definitely.
Kanaya and Kiari, we are definitely interested in having you guys back. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
coming
for
on.
having
I think it's
Thank you,
amazing
Cutie, for
what you're doing. I
singing
think you're
for
going to be
us.
an inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you so much. I
Okay,
appreciate
so we'll be
it.
right back after this break.
OMG, you guys, I need HGW.
I don't even have the words.
Married? I read it online.
Yay.
Heard him and I'll slice you from nose to trinkets.
I like my trinkets.
Me too.
I mean, have you been planning this? Who proposed? What were your vows? Can I be your surrogate mother?
We have mothers.
She means she would care.
I know.
Oh, okay,
being
I
like,
wasn't sure.
Got it.
Okay, we'll get there.
Yes, so please welcome to the Spillage Show, Miss Judy Garrett Wansley. Hi! Hi, you look beautiful. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for coming, and she's very special to me because she's like an aunt to me. She is actually the mother to my best friends, who you guys will learn about that later.
Yes.
But you are a children's book author and entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm a inventor.
Nice.
Hopefully you guys find that out
see,
early.
we know. We're not
Exactly.
going to put it out there, but we know.
Exactly. But also my books, I was inspired. I'm a school teacher, so I was inspired to write for my students and try to give them encouragement to be able to do what they need or want to do in life.
So so to give them inspiration.
Exactly.
Okay, this is how you make a difference. Okay, I like that. I think that's great.
I kind of want to talk to, I love the message or the question about this. It's very powerful. What are we passing on to the next generation? This is, I love this question. What is, I mean, it's basically self-explanatory, but what had inspired you to write this?
Well, once again, as a school teacher, I watched our students, our younger generations, I watched them really be crippled by parents, by adults, uncles and aunts, people that should be encouraging them to move on in life, but they encourage them to do the opposite.
Now, your book is called "What Are We Passing On to the Next Generation?"
Exactly.
Do you think that this generation, today's show is all about kids and and talking about the different facets of life dealing with children? Do you think that the kids, young kids, or this generation is at a disadvantage?
Yes, I do, because I was raised by parents that encouraged me to do not only something great with our lives, but to be an example to the next generation.
And you were raised with discipline too.
Exactly.
That's very important.
Exactly.
It's old school upbringing.
It's old school.
We need some of that.
But however, I've only seen death, and in my book I talk about how some of my students actually have committed murder.
Wow.
So it's really deep.
Is
Wow.
that your first book that you wrote?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the very first one.
Wow. Now this is not the you also wrote an autobiography, right? Of like your family.
Yes, I
life?
chose to implement that within that book so that they can know that, hey, this is from experience.
Yeah.
That we don't have to follow the bad example of our parents. I mean, there are things, they're human beings. There are things that they do that we don't necessarily agree with. However, let's choose the good out of each
That's
person.
right.
I
You
love
look.
that.
You always
Yeah.
look for the
good,
positive.
The positive.
Okay, so tell me about A Penny Buys a Thought.
Penny, that's my baby. I would like for her to become a cartoon.
I know we were just discussing that. You want
Yes.
Penny to become. Now, was Penny the first book?
She was my second.
Yeah, that was the first.
Generation was the first.
Okay, yes,
Yes.
That's
This
awesome.
actually that can go from middle
This one,
school
right?
on up.
Middle
Yes.
school on up. Okay.
Yes. This is more for your younger middle schoolers, elementary.
Now, what grade do you teach in the school?
Actually, I've taught 5th through 12th.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So
Which
you have a
one's-
wide spectrum of
Which
Yes.
one's your favorite grade to teach?
Excuse me?
Which one's your favorite grade to teach?
Actually, I've enjoyed them all.
Aw.
I really have.
That's
the
so
high
sweet.
schoolers,
So
everyone.
you just like to give back, and that's just,
Yes,
just your
I
way to give back.
enjoy
I can see it. It makes you very happy.
It does. It
Oh,
does.
good.
I
I
like
have
to see
admit
people
something.
in.
I gave my teachers hell in school. So
I've had
no.
some of
Yeah,
those.
you could tell because he gave us hell on this show.
I've had some
I'm
of
a
those.
teacher's pet.
You would have been my
I
favorite
was.
student.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I would have gave it to you,
'Cause-
Miss Judy.
Well, hey,
He would
it's
be your
good.
problem child.
I started out as a conduct teacher. That's
oh wow.
what I taught.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
called
Did you find
MIT
that
conduct.
challenging and?
No.
You're ready to make a difference. That's
No.
what it was.
Wow. So tell us a little. We have we have a couple more books here, but
Okay.
what about jealousy?
Jealousy.
Oh man.
Jealousy is inspired by little girls. They tend to have an issue of self-esteem, and
Right, yeah,
sometimes
that's
they listen to people that are negative, that encourages them not to see the good in someone else. So in that particular book, I always quote something to my children. And I always say that jealousy is a monster. It doesn't have but two friends, and that's envy and strife.
That's right.
That's
And
so
hatred
true.
is not far behind it.
That's right.
And I
That's so
want them
true.
to understand that sometimes people are not going to always encourage you to do the right thing or what you desire to do in life.
That's right.
But however, kick it to the side
Right.
and keep on going.
Well, I'm floored that you have this product and there's a meaning behind every book, and I think
Exactly.
that
It's
is so
amazing.
awesome.
I love
Where can
it.
people find your website and your
Yes,
books?
JudyWansleybooks.com.
Okay, can you say that one more time?
JudyWansleysBooks.com.
That's right, Judy Wansley's with an S, guys. So
Right.
don't forget that.
Yes.
So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, so we're going to be right back after this break. We want to thank Judy for coming on. But before we go, we have to tell you guys who Judy Garrett is.
Oh,
She's
yes.
Antone's mother.
Yes,
Okay.
one of our cast members.
So that was very special to us. So with that being said, thank you very much, Judy, and we'll be right back.
Our first guest co-starred in the hit movie Dreamgirls, and she's now hitting the airwaves with her current single, My Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Mariah Wilson. How you doing, Mariah?
Great, I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. You look great.
Thank you.
Well, how old are you now?
I'm 16 years old.
16, great.
And you're originally from Scottsdale, Arizona, right?
Yes, I was born and raised for 7 years in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay, what age did you begin performing?
Well, at age 2, I started dancing, and age 4, I got into children's theater, which was a combination of singing and acting and dancing, which was great, and that's kind of just where I found my love.
Speaking of acting, let's talk about Dreamgirls.
Yes.
You actually played Jennifer Hudson's and Jamie Foxx's daughter, Magic. How did you get that part?
I went through tons of auditions. Well, not tons, but I went through about 3 auditions, and mostly with the casting directors. And then the last audition, I came in with the director. And you know, it was, you know, I just had to practice my lines and just go for it. And I went in there, and you know, I think I did a really great job.
You did an excellent job.
You did.
An excellent job.
Tell us about your experience, you know, working on set with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson. How was that?
It was great. It was great. I mean, they're so humble and just wonderful people, and it was just amazing. I know my first day on set, they wanted me to cry, and so that was like the last scene there. And
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like watching that scene, I mean, it made me want to cry.
And so, you know, I went out there and I did it about 3 times. And backstage, they were watching. I think Jennifer Hudson and Beyonce, they were both watching backstage. And they were like, "Oh my God, she made me cry." And Box was like, "Somebody get this girl tissue." Yeah.
I actually saw a videotape with you performing with Beyonce and Anama Nikki Rose. How did that come about?
That was, it was a prank that we were kind of playing on the director. Yeah, it was fun. It was lots of fun. I mean, I kind of planned it with the producers, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna come out when he calls action," and then, oh, my goodness.
Okay, so let's talk about what you're doing now.
Right now, I'm working on my music. I'm trying to get my music out there. I just came out with a new song called My Baby, which is on iTunes right now. And yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the song. Like, how did you come up with the concept?
Well, actually, you know, I went into the studio with a producer named Fingers, and we went in there, and we were just like, oh, you know, My Baby, this sounds cute, and, you know, kind of just got to going on it, and kind of came out to be a really cute song. Yeah.
Did you actually write it? Like a lot of your videos that I see on YouTube and, you know, your songs, do you input on it, or do you have someone helping you?
I did a little bit of input on this one. This one I had some help on as well. But yeah, I co-write on a lot of my songs. Yes.
Great. So, Mariah, we would like to thank you for sitting down and interviewing with us. You are a multi-talented individual, and you are definitely going places and doing things.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Coming from a poor country and surviving in America is not as easy as you would think. Was successful, but it was all just a dream.
Turn up in your life and tell the truth, 'cause the truth hurt, truth hurt. B-A-B-Y, get your own guy, 'cause that's my baby.
Fingers on the track.
Checking out my guy, yeah, he's oh so fly. If you're trying to get him, girl, don't waste your time. 'Cause my baby loves me and you know that's right. Yeah, he's my baby, he's my baby. Watch me, break it down like this. My baby's watching me. He likes the way I pop it. When you gon' see, you ain't no competition. Shut up and listen. You wanna go there, girl, you can miss me. With all that drama, you ain't his little mama. So back up, just back up. You ain't gon' get nada. And you know that he's fine, that he's mine. Yeah, he's my B-A-B-Y. Get your own guy. I see you checking out my guy. Yeah, he's oh so fly. If you're trying to get him, girl, don't waste your time. 'Cause my baby loves me and you know that's right. Yeah, he's my get your own guy, 'cause that's my baby, my baby. Yeah, yeah, 'cause that's my baby, my baby. Ooh, I see you checking. He's so fly. Don't waste your time. That's right. He's my baby. I see you checking. So fly. Don't even try. That's right. Oh, he's my baby. Watch me. You go, girl. You tell him, girl. You go, girl. You show him, girl. Watch me. You go, girl. You tell him, girl. You go, girl. You show him, girl. Watch me.
So, can we get your dancers' names? Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Lauren Velez.
And what's your name?
I'm Malaya Adjikon.
Great.
All right. So Mariah, tell us where people can go to check you out and find out more information about your music.
Yes, of course. I'm on Facebook as Mariah Wilson Music. And also YouTube /Mariah Wilson Music, and Twitter is @Mariah Wilson, and then of course iTunes, which has the song My Baby, which is under Mariah Iman Wilson.
Thank you, Mariah. We hope that you join us again soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.